with Andrew Tamago. Thank you so much, Winnie Ojambo, branch manager from Standard Chartered Bank. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, Flavia, and good morning, Marla. I'm here with the Honorable Chagulanyi, the ghetto gladiator. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning, bro. How have you been, Andrew?
Nzira nsonga. Bane nakudi nova idobera busoga mbere irietya ye.
Embera nkalamu busoga. Abantu baliyo ensonga badidi.
Wow, it's been 1 year, Honorable. Yeah. You've been in Parliament. Bobi Wine, what do you make of the 1 year?
I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with the good.
I've seen that actually it is possible to change the way we do things, to change the way we think. It's possible to increase confidence within the population. Yeah.
And the ugly?
The ugly is that, people don't say what they mean and they don't mean what they say. The ugly part of our politics is that people have to get involved actually in everything. They cannot leave it to only the MPs. Yeah.
I understand. Let's talk about accountability. For the 1 year you've been there, kudos to the road. I saw my Samu trucks.
Thank you.
And your wife tells me that...
Say the roads.
Yeah.
That's
your wife says that it is your constituency tractor.
Yeah, it's our constituency tractor.
You don't have to go to Chile anymore?
No. We actually bought that tractor from the taxes that are collected within
the municipality?
Yeah.
Wow.
Within the town council. Yeah, and of course it was also courtesy of other leaders, the LC one, who forwent their 40%. So it's a collective effort of leaders and residents of Chadon.
All right. Let's talk about the current... What do you make of the current health status in the country, or the economic status of the country?
The health sector is sick.
Yeah.
The economic sector is broke and broken. Yeah.
Broken.
Yeah.
2 days ago, if I may be allocate here, the tax was passed. Social media tax and mobile money tax. And it's only you and other three guys actually who stood on the floor of Parliament and said, look, this is treacherous. You are not going to be a part of this. You actually said no, it was against it. Anya kubusa.
No, yensonga yantwala mu parliament nagenda kuchikirira abantu era nalina putting up fight kubanga manyi ekitegeeza. I know what it means to the people. I live with people who run mobile money as businesses. I also have a few mobile money businesses in our ghettos there. You know, I live among the people, but anyway, that and more I'm going to address it. This morning at Hotel Africana, I'm having a press conference together with other... So we're going to address a press conference at Hotel Africana together with other young leaders from across the divide.
1 year in Parliament, you've won a couple of by-elections again and again. What was this telling you? What is the population telling you? When you go to them, I saw you in Bujiri. A young, an old man was listening to you, and you could tell his pain through your facial expression. Now that you've been on the ground, what do you feel currently, the current state of the country?
I feel like the wave of change is getting stronger, especially with young people getting more actively involved. I feel like we can see light at the end of the tunnel.
Do you think the leaders are really accountable enough to this country, to their constituents?
At this time, we decided to all become leaders. Our intention is to make all Ugandans leaders in their own rights, especially young people. We cannot leave it to the leaders who many times turned into misleaders. So now we are trying to awaken the consciousness of an entire generation, and that is working, because when we awaken them, then they are going to start making informed choices.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the women who were killed in Nansan and Entebbe. And we had a campaign of women last weekend on Saturday. There was a march that was, staged to make sure that women's plight are actually highlighted and amplified. What do you speak of such campaigns like demonstrations or protests?
I agree with them. First of all, when I'm talking about deaths of Ugandans, I don't only look at women. I look at all Ugandans. You've seen children kidnapped. You've seen men being killed. Not a day passes without news of a border guy hacked to death. So the security is just pathetic everywhere. But of course, I stand in solidarity with the women of Uganda, and I applaud them for not sitting down but standing up to be counted. And that and more we are going to see.
Do you think this kind of campaign and demonstration they're putting up, will it bring the change they actually advocate for?
Yes, yes. Any kind of advocacy, for as long as it's peaceful, I believe in it. And it can never leave the status quo the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that you've been a part of the by-elections, Bobi Wine, I've seen you supporting the FDC. Now, Basalwa is for Jema, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think, and the other day I read in one of the articles that maybe retired Colonel Dr. Kizza Besigye is seeing a different wave coming from you. Don't you think you're disuniting the opposition?
This wave is not coming from me, it's coming from us, all of us.
People power.
Yeah, it's people power. And you cannot say I'm disuniting the opposition when I'm doing acts of unity.
Yeah.
We agreed to unite in diversity, whether you are FDC, UPC, DP, JEMA, or...
People come first.
Yeah, the people come first. And at the end of the day, we all have one goal, one aim, one objective, and one destiny. We have different fronts, but our ultimate objective is freedom of this country that we all call home. So I have always been working with people from different political parties, but for as long as we share an objective. And yes, we did the same. I'm not FDC, but I've been standing with my FDC brothers and sisters. I'm not DP, but I'm standing with my DP brothers and sisters. I'm not NRM, but I stand with the progressive NRM members.
The mindset, that
exactly.
Is,
so for me, it is Uganda, not any political
Someone
party.
who looks at it from a broader perspective would be like, maybe Bobi Wine wants to stand for president in 2032, maybe 2033 or something of the sort.
Well, limits only exist in the mind.
Yeah.
So I would encourage any Ugandan, especially young people, not to limit their imaginations. This is our country. This is our home.
Yeah.
And we should all look at ourselves as capable of
Anything.
anything.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there you have it. That is His Excellency, the Ghetto Gladiator, Bobi Wine. He's saying that it's all up to you. What your mind thinks is what you actually have. Don't limit your limits. You'll actually make it through. He has made 1 year.
Is there anything to celebrate? So what
is celebration?
At all celebration. Usabala is a buli chakabi naenga olwalero simanyi kyogeddeko. Tuna press conference era njagala bayita mikwano gyange mwenna tugenda kwogerako eri eggwanga ku nsonga enkulu ennyo ey'okussa omusolo ku mobile money ne ku social media yonna gye mpise abantu baakyankalanye nnyo baakiganye naye tugenda kwogerako eri eggwanga olunaku lwaleero
ku nsonga eyo ya social media. Bobi Wine, articles zo z'amaanyi nnyo ku social media, and when this tax came out first, the wrath was a lot. You've not tweeted about it. You've not written anything about it. Kwagamba obusungu bungi nnyo, like otunuulira embeera gye tugendamu. Mukyalo akakadi akaweereza ku boodi ebusaba.
Otegeera kyali wange kati saawa zino we tutuuse tulina kubaako kye tukola. So si kwogera boogezi. Era kyekyenkugamba nti ngenda kwogerako eri eggwanga ate mbeeko nange byensuggestinga ng'omukulembeze nti kino tugenda kukola bwe tuti era tutambule era maaso ku lutimbe. NTV tegenda kubaayo egenda kutimulisa yonna.
Alright, mpera ano nga tukali ne honorable abali kubona NTV nga musinzira
na era abe bujiri abaana babusoga bonna tubalamusaako kodeo bamama ne baba
ayo lire ye busoga olweze bulungi
tilweze bulungi lwabitegete
aye ngotegeera
aye ndutegeera lumenefu
aye nga
lubitawo lusobola okulya
nekyo tubaire ne honorable Kyagulanyi Robert wa Kyadondo East nga yakava Wasman Basairo yawangwire tinikyo
aja wangula aja bakali biro 19 tujja kuba akalulu
bwene. That is NTV Morning at NTV. This conversation is actually running on social media, Twitter, Instagram. The hashtag is Morning at NTV. Bobi Wine believes you and I can actually make the change you want. It's entirely about you making the right decision and making informed decision.
You see, Article 1 of the Constitution says power belongs to the people.
Yes.
So if power belongs to the people, and we are the people, whose power is it?
It is ours.
So when I say people power, you say our power. People power, our power.
Have a good
Yeah,
morning.
man. Peace out.